They would wrap things up. 3 or more coming across for the Cavaliers. 6-1 ball game. 7th and final inning coming up next on Johnson County Sports Live.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Fed up with the lack of progress. Fed up with the injustice. Learn how you can get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
I'm fed up.
We're fed up.
We're fed up.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Right fielder number 13, Joey Mann.
The 6-1 game for the Cavaliers. Top of the 7th. Final inning here in game 1. Chambers still on the bump for the Cavaliers. Came on relief of Ryan Borberg. Pitched another gem through 5 innings. 1 run. Went across on 2 hits. And Chambers collects another strikeout as they've just been mowing them down. The pitchers for Johnson County have been. Total strikeouts, I know we're probably getting close to double digits on the day. I believe that's the 3rd for Chambers. And Borberg exited with 8. So
yeah, 11.
In front again, 0-1 on the swing and miss. This is Hayner, the 3rd baseman. Done earlier, the importance of getting in front early, those 0-1, and seeing a lot of 0-2 counts as well. Chambers wasting no time. Wow, he is on fire to start this one. 2 strikeouts in the top of the 7th, and the Greyhounds down by 5 are down to their final out here in game 1. Fouled up and out of play, but again, another 0-1 count for Chambers.
3 hitters he's faced so far in this inning have started out with first pitch strikes. He's got him set up.
The 0-2 from Chambers, looking to slam the door. Just off the plate, will Steele keep going 1-2. And after this game concludes, we'll step aside for about 30 minutes. We'll bring you game 2. We'll play a full 9. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. 5 strikeouts in relief for John Chambers. 3 in the top of the 7th, and that is all she wrote. And the Cavaliers take game 1 6-1 over the Moberly Area Community College Greyhounds. It was a 3-run bottom of the 2nd and a 3-run bottom of the 6th for Johnson County. And that was enough for them. Only 1 run coming across for the Greyhounds. That was in the top of the 4th. That's why our player of the game for this one. And he's just coming off earning all conference honors in week 3 as the pitcher of the week. And he's going to get our player of the week honors here. And it's going to be Ryan Borberg.
Yeah, no question about it. He pitched a gem.
Got 5 full innings in on 2 hits, 1 run was allowed, 8 total strikeouts on the day, and he, again, just continuing. He's settled into a groove here early in this season. He got roughed up a little bit early in the season. He had that start against Crowder College. Our very first baseball broadcast here on Johnson County Sports Live. Made it through an inning and 2/3. Now he has back-to-back 5-inning gems. He had 11 strikeouts in the start before this one in 5 innings. Tonight he has 8 no earned runs in the start before 1. in this one here this afternoon, as the Cavaliers now take their winning streak to 6 games in a row. They finish with 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, as the Greyhounds have 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors. I believe there's actually 3 errors.
Yeah,
or maybe there's 2 definite errors.
Yeah.
One that could have been 50-50, just depended. The official scorekeepers decided not to give them that error on that one. But, another dominant performance here for the Cavaliers, as, they're 6 games in a row now. Overall record moved up to 9-4. Still one more game here to play this afternoon, but this is a team that is really, at this point in the season, they're showing great at-bats, and the pitchers are really getting into a groove. This is exactly what we want to see at this part of the season if you're Coach Warner.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, outstanding pitching effort, not only starting pitching, but then Chambers coming in and slamming the door with 5 strikeouts.
Yeah. And for got to be such a great relief, too, and a great problem to have if you got – you can go out and have Borberg go out, pitch you 5 solid innings, and just go to Chambers, and he can come out. He'll get 5 strikeouts and slam the door on the way, too. We do know in Game 2, Brandon Stone will start the game for Johnson County, and he's got the ability, high velocity, and he's got some wicked stuff, late movement. Excited to see him start in Game 2 coming up approximately in about 25 minutes or so from now. So we're going to step aside here on Johnson County Sports Live. We'll be back with more pregame coverage of Game 2 for our doubleheader between the Cavaliers and the Greyhounds right here on Johnson County Sports Live, your home of Cavalier baseball. rises up a 2-run shot. Wild pitch gets by the catcher, and the go-ahead run will come across. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and swing and a miss, and close it by him. And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Sports Complex here at Johnson County Community College, home of the Cavaliers. Game 2 of our doubleheader between Johnson County and the Greyhounds of Moberly Area Community College. Just getting ready to get going in about a few moments or so right here on Johnson County Sports Live, your home of the Cavaliers. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. It was a 6-1 win in 7 innings in Game 1 for the Cavaliers. We're going to play a full 9 here. The run spread is in order, so 15 after 3 and 10 after 5 for those that might not know back at home. So we'll see. It was a little bit more of a low-scoring affair for the most part in the first game. It was 3-1 after first 4 innings of work. It was a back-and-forth game. It was stellar pitching. It was a quality start for Grant Tretman. For the Greyhounds, came out, went quite a ways. He went all the way to the 6th inning. It was a leadoff double to Dagan Brewer that he gave up, and then a hit by pitch on the next batter he faced, and that was the end of his day. Relief man came in from the bullpen and did not do a lot of help. He saw 3 runs come across for the Greyhounds, made things, or 3 come across for Johnson County, basically ending any hopes in a comeback at the top of the 7th for the Greyhounds. As for Johnson County, it was another great start. It was our player of the game. It was Ryan Borberg, another 5-inning game for him, 2 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts he recorded in the start. We're going to see hopefully another great performance here in Brandon Stone. He'll get this nod in Game 2 for the Cavaliers here this afternoon.
And we got another beautiful day for Game 2. Going to be about 60 degrees. There's about a 6 to 7 mile an hour breeze directly out of the south, so it'll be blowing right to left on your screen at home. Shouldn't really have any effect on the baseball today. So looking forward to another Cavalier win here.
And Brandon Stone, this is his 4th start of the season. Immaculate so far on the record. 3 wins, no losses through 14 and a third innings. Pitched 16 strikeouts he has collected in a 3.14 ERA. He's got big time 2-play movement with his breaking ball, and he can get to mid-90s on his fastball, as he is a guy that is closing out his campaign here at Johnson County, looking to hopefully get picked up somewhere at a 4-year college and potentially make his way into the majors. Would be, I believe, the first Cavalier since Kent Pillow of 2002 that would come up through the Johnson County ranks and make his way to the majors. As Brandon Stone's first pitch. This one is popped up the third base line, drifting in foul territory, and will drop down for a foul ball. Allowed strike 1. Ella will lead off again for the Greyhounds here in Game 2, followed by Bain and Nelson. The 3 due up for Moberly Area, now down to 2-6 on the season after dropping Game 1 to Johnson County, trying to get off the schneid here in Game 2, but the test is going to get much tougher for him. Face a quality starter in Borberg, now again here in Stone. 90 miles an hour under the zone for ball 1.
Good velocity so far. There's that breaking pitch. Stays outside.
Had a great conversation with him before Game 1 got started later in the morning into the early afternoon. He said he's been feeling a lot of confidence with his 2-seam fastball earlier, so he's been getting a lot of great movement on it, and he's been getting great command off it as well. The 3-1 pitch, and it's a leadoff walk for Brandon Stone. Already one on. That's Ello. He also got on to start the top of the first in Game 1. Eventually was thrown out at third. So he was trying to advance up on what he thought was a pass ball. It did not go far, so he's on first here again. Bain, the center fielder, will step in. Another right-handed pitcher, and Stone fires it in there. That one on the inside corner for strike one.
Bain was 0 for 3 in game one with 2 strikeouts and flied out to left field.
Cal Kilgore, the backstop here.
Try and bunt it.
This one will go foul as Kilgore filling in for Kyle Hepburn, was the catcher in game one. What a great 1-2 punch those two are at the backstop position for Coach Eric Horner. 0-2, throw over to first, rifles a BB over there, but back safely is Ello. Stone looking to put away at the dish, the 0-2. That 75-mile-per-hour breaking pitch is good enough for the swing and a miss. His first of the game, and one gone in the top of the first. As Bain is set down on strikes, Nelson, the catcher in this game, will step up now. Solid contact, but up and over the netting and foul.
Nelson was 2 for 3 his first time in the first game.
The freshman catcher takes a good cut, but can't connect behind the count 0-2. .267 average on the season coming into this afternoon. Another 0-2 from Stone. Slaps
That's gonna get down.
opposite way, and that will get down. Takes a couple of bounces out there in right field. Ello will make his way easily up to third. It's runners on the corner, and one gone for the Greyhounds here in the top of the first.
Batting for the designated hitter number 19, Jack Pruitt.
Greyhounds now have a runner in scoring position at third base with less than 2 outs. See if the Cavaliers can roll a double play here.
That one breaks just inside for ball one. This is eerily similar to how in the first game, in game one, in the top of the first, how it got started. A couple runner in scoring position for the Greyhounds, but weren't able to bring him home. This one chopped up to first, and the Cavaliers will sacrifice a run to get the out. It's early 1-0 advantage. Ello got on via the leadoff walk, comes around to score.
Yep. And we talked about that in the major leagues anyway, if you have a leadoff walk, they come around to score 25 to 35% of the time. Overall, baseball is somewhere around 40%. So those base on balls are killers.
4 out of 10 times they will come across the score. We just saw it there. Early 1-0, first lead that the Greyhounds have had at all this entire afternoon. First pitch swinging and missing is number 27, Alton, the right fielder. First time we have called his name this afternoon.
He was way late on that fastball.
Stone, the 0-1. Just chopped.
Be a tough play.
High bounce, collected it short,
Nice play.
thrown over by Fleck, and in time at first base. The leadoff walk does come around to score for Moberly area. They have an early 1-0 advantage. Cavs have the first coming up next on Johnson County Sports Live.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
Cavaliers looking to get even on the Greyhounds, scoring a run in the top of the first inning. It'll be the sophomore Nolan Wood, left-handed pitcher, making his third appearance on the season for Moberly area. 0-1 record on the season through 5 in the third innings. Pitched 10 runs on 9 hits, 6 of them earned, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and a 10.13 ERA for Wood. He'll be going up against a Cavalier lineup. With due up first, it'll be the third base. It'll be Jake McClure, followed by Mike and Miller and Dagan Brewer.
Number 18, Tanner Nelson, and pitcher number 30, Nolan Wood.
McClure now over at third base in this one. Mike and Miller, the left fielder, and Dagan Brewer over at first base. No Maddox Fleck in this game as it falls out as Mosh and then Hepburn the DH, Black, Edwards, Kilgore, and
hit
Tisdale.
by pitch. If you're going to get hit, you want to get hit with that one. It was a curveball.
Not a whole lot onto it. Easily will take his pass up to first base as McClure easily brings back in Mike and Miller.
Batting second to center fielder number 12, number 26, Mike and Miller.
On a little high, making him duck out is Mike and Miller. Trouble with the command early here for Nolan Wood. We saw one batter hit by a pitch in the first game, and already the leadoff man for Johnson County. That time he's able to hone the curveball into the zone for strike one.
Well, he's got a big lead over there.
71 miles per hour that time from Wood. 2 balls, 1 strike. You can kind of take a look at this. The lead off McClure's getting. Takes a pretty big step there. A foul tip straight back into the net, even in the count at 2-2.
I noticed that Wood really has kind of a distinctive delivery when he throws that curveball. If you can pick it up. Oh, right back up the middle. That was a fastball.
Right by his ear. McClure will hold up at second, and the first 2 men are aboard for the Cavaliers. Nobody gone in the bottom of the first. Another big spot here for Dagan Brewer. So far has been setting himself apart as the best hitter of the team so far, at least just by the statistical showings. Borderline pitch gets his own for strike one. Pretty good leadoffs at first and second. Wood looks over at McClure at second, throws, and a swing and a miss from Dagan Brewer, 0-2.
Fooled on that off-speed pitch.
Looking to put him away, 2 runners on. Next pitch, and 3-pitch strikeout on Dagan Brewer for Nolan Wood. Big bounce back for him, 1 gone now. In the bottom of the first, Jack Mosh, the second baseman, will now step in. Nolan Wood for the Greyhounds, 6'3", 380 pounds.
Let's see, that was that curveball.
The sophomore from North Forsyth High School in Gainesville, Georgia. Little specialty, loves the off-speed stuff, likes that curveball.
There it is again.
Sitting on it, blasted out into center. And coming under is the center fielder for the second out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter number
It
28.
was early trouble for him as the first two batters for Johnson County were able to reach aboard safely. And now a strikeout and a flyout has a 2 gone. Runner still at first and second. Kyle Hepburn, the DH in this game, trying to bring him on. Lefty versus righty matchup. Go back to second, able to get the hand in there safely is McClure. And first strike again. Hepburn looking for the big hit here. Another off speed and another in the zone 1 and 2. So not a lot of just straight heaters coming off for Wood early in this one.
He's relying heavily on that curveball. He's got a good one.
It just takes one to hang over the heart of the plate. And the swing and a miss. So 2 runners on for the Cavaliers. Don't matter. The Nolan Wood. It's 2 strikeouts, and we go to the top of the second in a 1-0 ball game here on Johnson County Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. When you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
So to the top of the second inning of work for Brandon Stone. He'll face off against Hotsey, followed by Fuller and Burks. The 3 due up for the Greyhounds. Currently a 1-0 lead over the Cavaliers. First pitch for Stone in there for a strike, 89 miles per hour on the gun. So kind of like 2 sides of the coin here for our starting pitchers in this one. You got Brandon Stone, who likes to come out. A little bit of the heat-seeking missile, if you will, showing off some movement there inside, backs him off the plate. On the other side, you got Nolan Wood, who really is relying on that curveball that really is tripping up the Cavalier bats in that bottom of the first inning.
Yeah.
Two balls, 1 strikes now. Cavaliers had their first 2 men reach base safely as this one is slapped right at the left fielder, able to go down almost to a knee, but brings it in for out number 1. Almost misjudged that one, it looked like.
Batting seventh.
Looked like it was sinking. It looked like maybe he hit the top of the ball.
There was some late movement on that. Mike and Miller handling it well out there and left for Johnson County. Number 38, Noah Fuller, is now into the game. Did not make an appearance in game 1. Watches a strike file in there. 0-2. He's behind on Brandon Stone. Hasn't recorded a hit this season. Almost got him looking there, but it's out of the zone. 1-2. So far, according to the stats they keep at Moberly area, this is his second at-bat of the season right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Stone is swung, just foul tipped. We'll keep it here. Another sophomore, Tyler Burks, is on deck. Another 2-2 from Stone. Low and outside, works the count full, 3-2. So we were talking about earlier the percentage of walks that come around to score. Stone that was ahead 0-2 would hate to let him get away. 3-2. And he does let it get away. 4 balls after it was an 0-2 count. Brandon Stone puts a runner on at first.
The first baseman, number 11, Tyler Burks.
A little bit less experience, bottom half of the order for Moberly area, and now is Burks. Throw over to first from Stone, and back in time safely is Noah Fuller. Stone shaking his head. You can see the frustration kind of starting to build a little bit. He's feeling like he's been squeezed a little bit. Having a hard time trying to find the zone. Only got 1 strikeout so far. This one pulled up the line, but foul. We'll keep it here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Another one, swing and miss, throw down to first, back in safely again. One ball, 2 strikes. Stone trying to get a bounce back here, set him down. Takes the time, now delivers. Got him chasing. Took something off at 82 miles per hour on that pitch, and a swing and a miss.
Definitely had him fooled.
Shortstop, number 7, Ethan Hamilton.
Now it's the freshman Ethan Hamilton. And again here, only his second at bat. This one gets away from Hepburn, and moving up to second, and in there safely is Fuller.
Be a stolen base.
And a hit here could score the second run of the game for the Greyhounds.
The bear down here and get this guy out.
The 1 from Stone, chopped over.
That'll do it.
Take it in, and I think tried to go for the tag. Initially didn't get it. Now goes to first, and that is out. Number 3, Fuller left stranded at second base. Stone able to settle in. No runs coming across. Still a 1-0 game. Moberly in front of Johnson here on JC Sports Live.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now?
Oh, man.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
The shortstop, number 21, Jordan Black.
Black, Edwards, and Kilgore due up here in the bottom of the second for Johnson County in a 1-0 ball game. Second inning of work for Nolan Wood. First pitch
nice
swinging,
try.
gets under the glove of the second baseman out into right field for a leadoff single for Jordan Black. Saw a pitch that actually was a little straight coming in, swinging on it, was just a little bit late going over that right side of the field, but not going to complain about it. It's a leadoff single as we move along for Edwards. It'll be Riker Edwards. He'll be over in right field here in this game, making his first appearance in the afternoon.
The bunt was on that last pitch. Let's see if it's still on.
1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch from Wood. Dropped in, couldn't get the zone. 2-0 now.
Taking a long look down at third base, Coach.
Not too often you kind of see a pitcher like Wood that comes in that he relies heavily on that curveball that he has. He doesn't throw a lot of straight pitches at you, and even when he does, that's about as straight as it gets for him. It's only 73 miles per hour coming in, so not a whole lot of velocity.
Yeah, that's batting practice fastball.
2-1. Now moves to 3-1. So I think we're going to see him be a little bit more cautious and try to work on the outer parts of the zone, hanging anything, whether it be a curveball or, like you said, that kind of batting practice fastball over the heart of the plate. The Cavaliers are going to make you pay for it. This one foul tip. Runner was moving on, but he'll have to go back to first. That's Jordan Black. Count now full for Riker Edwards at the dish. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Important to get that runner over if you can here.
Try to do anything to get a leadoff single. Try to bring him around and tie it up. So for Black, it won't go down as a stolen base since that was ball 4. Now steps in Cal Kilgore, future Utah Ute. Made his commitment sometime last week to go play for the University of Utah after the season here at Johnson County.
Now the bunt's on.
Not too often you see the catcher come up and put one down, especially as beautiful as that one. Job executed. Runners up to second and third on the sacrifice bunt from Cal Kilgore. And Coach Warner playing a little bit of small ball there. Now runners, both of them, in scoring position. The 9-hole hitter, Jesse Tisdale, still out in center field. A big spot for him before we go back to the top with Jake McClure and a first pitch strike in from Nolan Wood.
Got to try and get a ball to the ground ball to the right side or get something deep enough in the outfield. He's pitching him outside.
He's been pitching just about everybody outside. This is Nolan Wood. Next one, just inside. Didn't get all of it. Foul tip into the net. Takes a couple bounces to the umpire. He says, I got it myself. I don't need you to get it. Mike and Miller puts it back in his pocket. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This would be a big out number 2 for Wood as he steps off the rubber. The reset. Runners at second and third for the Cavaliers. Tisdale trying to put a ball in play to tie us up at 1. 1-2. Low and outside, laid off for ball 2. Good communication from Tisdale, holding the hand up to the runner down at third base to say, don't come in. You don't want to make that out here at home. The 2-2. Popped up.
We'll it's going to be deep enough. It looks like it.
Right fielder charging in, brings it in. They'll go ahead and give him the green light. Runner advances up to third as well, and we are tied at 1 apiece here. 2 gone in the bottom of the second inning.
Third base number 17, Jake McClure.
Another RBI chance here for Jake McClure. 2 gone. Riker Edwards, the runner at third. Jordan Black just came down to score and behind in the count early on the first pitch strike. This is McClure, 0-1. I think he was showing bunt there again. Infield came crashing in. And for a strike 2, 0-2 count.
McClure was hit by a pitch his first time up. You got him again.
I think that's one that was just enough. It just maybe got a little piece of the jersey or something. And again, that's enough as long as it just catches something.
Mike and Miller singled his last time up, but was stranded at first base.
Runners at the corners go, 2 gone. Pitch just high and outside for a ball. Miller trying to keep the line moving.
That curveball's a little high.
Wood having a little tougher time here now, trying to find the zone. 2-0 inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Maybe he's starting to get a little bit rattled here. Ball away from walking, the bases loaded. 3-0 pitch, able to put it down the pipe. It looks like he was taking strike one. Big power threat, and Dagan Brewer on deck for the Cavs. 3-1 pitch, pulled down the line for Miller,
That's
and
gone.
it goes over the wall. A 3-run blast. There was almost no doubt about the distance. The only question was it going to stay fair? And it did, hooking inside the pole. A 3-run shot. It's a 4-run bottom of the second for Johnson County. And for Mike and Miller.
First baseman number 3, Dagan Brewer.
We didn't have a long ball in game one. We get one here. Only had to wait till the bottom of the second inning. Bases are now empty as Dagan Brewer steps in for his second at-bat.
He turned on that pitch nicely. Just put it over the right field fence.
Second home run of the season for Mike and Miller. RBI total now up to 7, and another swing and miss here for Dagan Brewer. Swung out, struck out, the swing and miss in his first at bat. 1-2, looking to protect. Next pitch he sees from Wood,
That's
able to
gonna
slap
get
it
down.
opposite way, and it will bounce out there in the right field, and a 2-out rally really forming here for Johnson County as Brewer will hand the baton off to Jack Mosh.
Mosh flied out to center his first time up.
Another one out and left and brings it in. 4 runs come across for Johnson County, 3 of them off a 3-run shot to right field from Mike and Miller for his second long ball of the season. Puts the Cavs in front 4-1 as we go to the top of the third on Johnson County Sports Live.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Back to the top of the order for the Greyhounds. L.O. Bain and Nelson due up here in the top of the third. Enjoying a beautiful afternoon here at Johnson County Community College in Overland Park, Kansas. Glad you all can join us this afternoon. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. In a 4-1 ball game, Brandon Stone's first pitch of the third is popped up into center. Jesse Tisdale camping under it and brings it in. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 12, Layden Bain.
Bain struck out swinging his first time up.
Stone, after giving up an earned run in the top of the first inning, scoreless in the second, now working with the 3-run cushion, see if he can settle in and really get humming along here. Shows bunt, can't connect, no balls, 2 strikes to Bain. For Stone, his last start on February 18th against Southwestern Community College at a game the Cavaliers won 10-1. End up picking up the win. This one is fouled up the third baseline and drifting foul near the bullpen. 6 innings pitched in that one, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. He did give up that solo home run. That was a game you and I covered here on Johnson County Sports Live. And outside of that solo blast, that was the only hit, the only run that he gave, 5 hits, excuse me. So only 5, the only run that he gave up in that game. Did have 7 strikeouts, no walks either in that game. A 1.50 ERA. Works the count full here, 3-2 to Bain. It gets a chasing swing and a miss, so a pop fly and now a strikeout, or first 2 outs here in the top of the third. Back in, Tanner Nelson, the catcher.
Nelson singled his first time up and was stranded at first base.
Pruitt, the cleanup hitter, is on deck. Stone looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning and gets ahead again, 0-1. So we saw Borberg, he did so efficiently in game 1. He very seldomly, on the batters that he faced,
nicely
didn't have
done.
an 0-1 start. Stone using the reach and brings that one in on the hill. 3-up, 3-down as he's looking to be settling into a groove. Back-to-back scoreless for Brandon Stone. 4-1 game. Johnson County back up to bat on Johnson County Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Out of the third, up next here on JC Sports Live, Hepburn, the DH, up first, followed by Black, the shortstop, and Edwards, the right fielder. Still out there is Nolan Wood from Moberly area, out of Moberly, Missouri. They'll spend the night here in Overland Park, and they'll come back to the ballpark and play 2 more tomorrow. Reed McAvoy and Brendan Bolin will be on the call for tomorrow's Sunday doubleheader here on JC Sports Live. First pitch pulled, but foul by Kyle Hepburn. He was ready to make his way up the first base line, straighten that up just a little bit more, and have yourself a stand-up double if you're Hepburn.
Yeah, we talked earlier about how important first pitch strikes are, and so far, the starting pitcher Stone for the Cavaliers has faced 12 batters, and he's had 9 first pitch strikes. So we'll talk a little bit more about how important that is here in a little bit.
No 2 count. Another missile up the middle and into center for a leadoff single again. 2 of 3 innings to start this one for Johnson County.
Shortstop number 21, Jordan Black.
Black singled and scored his last time up.
He got the fun started in the bottom part of the second, a 4-run. Bottom of the second for Johnson County. Takes the first pitch low and inside for a ball. Riker Edwards, right fielder on deck, and another one outside, 2-0. So we're starting to see Wood. He got a great bounce back in the bottom of the first. Got 2 strikeouts. It looked like after the Greyhounds scored a lone run of the game in the top of the first, momentum was on their side. But now Johnson County put 4 across, and it looks like as he gets him chasing there, Wood does, that he's had a hard time trying to settle in and find the zone in the past couple of innings or so.
Yeah, gave up that big 3-run homer, too.
With 2 outs, almost worked his way out of a jam.
Mike and Miller was the one that hit the home run.
It was. In left field here in game 2, batting in the number 2 spot in the lineup. A 2-2 pitch from Wood is popped up sky high to the air. Left fielder waiting for it and brings it in.
Yeah, no tag.
The right fielder number 16, Riker Edwards.
All right, home run in an elevator shaft, but here in baseball, it's a deep fly, can of corn out into left field. Back in is Edwards for his second at bat. 74 down over the heart of the plate for strike 1. Kilgore, the catcher, currently on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first for Johnson County.
Big swing and a miss.
Couldn't quite sit on the curveball enough and put it in play. 1-2 now. Wood looks over to first. Now it comes.
Another big curveball.
Just inside of the zone, 2-2.
That curveball from Wood, and he's a lefty, is breaking into the right-handed hitters. It's tough.
Edwards almost going around, but holds off, and the count goes full, 3-2. The 3-2 runner goes, and it's outside for ball 4. Second time we've seen the runner trying to go up to second in a full count. Ends up drawing the walks. The runner's at first and second now. Cal Kilgore is back in for the Cavaliers.
Kilgore had a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Doubt that he'll be bunting here, but stranger things have happened.
It was just like this. Runners at first and second. There was nobody out. He laid down a beautiful bunt that was right in front. Right to the pitcher, having to come in and throw over to first and advance the runners up, and those 2 runs would eventually come across the score. Kilgore, 200 batting average, a little bit of a slump over his past few games. 1-1 pitch he sees. Outside, 2-1 is the count. Coming off an 0 for 4 game last time out, February 19th. Next one, swing and a miss. 2-2 count now.
Swung over that breaking pitch.
Be a big one for Wood if he can try to put him away. A 2-2. And he does. Got him chasing. It almost looked like he threw him the exact same pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Had him fooled yet again. 2 gone. Kilgore set down on the strikeout. Jesse Tisdale in the 9th spot. And again, in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Yeah, Jesse had a sacrifice fly and a RBI last time up.
Going to take a hit here to score him home. Swing and a miss. Catcher keeps it in front of him. 0-1 count. Runner stay put.
Swung at that nasty curveball again.
Solid contact over to first. Brought in. It'll be a fairly loud out number 3 as we wrap things up. And the bottom of the 3rd. 2 left on for the Cavaliers. They still lead 4-1 going to the 4th on Johnson County Sports Live, your home of Cavalier baseball.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Yeah, you want them to go at least 5 and pick up a win if you can.
Yep. That's what you like to do for the starting pitchers. We get things started here in the top of the 4th inning, a 4-1 ball game. Cavaliers on top of the Greyhounds. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. It's been another beautiful day to play 2 here, and the weather's only going to get better over the next few days. And over the park in the surrounding Kansas City areas, I believe we're going to reach it to the 70s tomorrow, and if not on Monday and Tuesday as well. Back into the 30s or so on Wednesday for a reality check, but still overall cannot ask for much better here in February.
Another first pitch strike for Stone.
So we were talking about it in that bottom half of the 3rd.
That's going to get down.
Take a solid bounce, lead off single, but we talked about Borberg, how efficient he was on first pitch strikes in the first game. Stone has been relatively as efficient here so far in game 2, and how long of a ways that goes into eventually. Yep. That's kind of basically what these stats will tell you is that at bat right there is a little bit of an outlier for a guy that falls behind 0-1.
Yeah. Statistics show that first pitch strikes 92%, almost 93% of the time, it leads to an out. And
what a play. What a play. Off the hand of Brandon Stone. Was trying to reach that hand up and actually ricocheted it back over to the shortstop, and he took it for a double play there. How about that for 2 gone?
That's awesome. And just to finish this thought here, 92.7% of first pitch strikes lead to an out or a strike. So that means that less than 8% of first pitch strikes become hits. And that's really amazing. Doesn't get a first pitch strike there.
I mean, that contact off the bat was easily making its way back up, potentially going out into center.
It's a 1-6-3 double play.
foul up the third base line. Yes, it was a bouncer, Stone reached with his bare hand, kind of clipped it, ricocheted off, and it went back over to Black, who's filling in at shortstop, and he took it to the bag and throws to first in time. Tough luck there if you're Alton, the right fielder that's going up. You're thinking you got the leadoff man on with the single, and you step in, you put contact into it, and thinking you got a hit, and instead it takes that bounce, and that's just the way baseball goes sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes the bounce goes your way, other times it doesn't. Charging in.
Nice job
Scoops,
charging that ball.
Throw. Beautiful. Top of the fourth inning defensively for Johnson County. Another 3 up, 3 down for the Greyhounds, still behind by 3 as we go to the bottom half of the fourth on JC Sports Live.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate mountain.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
And Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Reaching residential areas.
And your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Team Jake McClure.
Well, bottom of the fourth getting started already. Third time through the order for Johnson County in this one. A 4-1 lead they currently holding over the Greyhounds of Moberly area. As Jake McClure watches a first pitch strike rifle in.
Oh, it hit him.
And you see the slight frustration, the flip of the backs. That's his second time that McClure has been hit by a pitch in this game alone.
Mikey Miller.
Taking another one for the team there. He came around to score the first time he was hit by a pitch.
I believe that's the third player hit by a pitch. By
yes, it is.
Wood in this game.
McClure's taken 2 of them.
That one chopped and snared on the bare hand by someone in the Johnson County dugout. Not an easy play. Tosses it to the ball boy. No balls, 1 strikes. Mike and Miller, the 3-run shot in his last at bat. This one boots off the second baseman. Able to collect throw over to first and got him. Does advance McClure up to second after reaching via the hit by pitch.
First baseman number 3,
and that's how the first out gets going here in the bottom of the fourth. Dagan Brewer looking to step out of it. A rough start for him here in game number 2.
He did single his last time up, but he struck out in the first. Single here will score a run.
A couple glances over at second. Now throws that one wide and outside for another ball. Now I guess they're going to go ahead and give him.
Is it an intentional walk?
Yeah, that's what it appeared to be.
We'll set up the double play, but kind of strange. You don't see that too often.
No. See, that was only ball 2
in
the count. Now in the cleanup spot, Jack Mosh. First pitch swinging just off the top of the netting and foul.
Mosh does hit from the left side, and Wood is a left-handed pitcher, so we'll see. How often do you give up a walk to get to the cleanup, man?
Joe's bunt.
Perfect bunt.
At the third base line, Wood's going to take a big throw, and it's not going to be in time.
Yeah, that's going to be a bunt for a hit right there.
And a bunt to get on and fill the bases up for Kyle Hepburn.
Kyle singled his last time up, but was stranded at second.
Bunting has been well on point this game so far for Johnson County, and it's just for this afternoon to that point, as we'll have a brief stoppage here, a little meeting on the mound here. So let's talk about what's coming up here on Johnson County Sports Live. We'll have the final two games between Moberly area and Johnson County taking place tomorrow at 1 o'clock here on Johnson County Sports Live, as Nolan Wood's day is officially over. He is coming out of the game, so a new pitcher will be coming in.
That'll be after 60 pitches.
Gave up 6 hits, 4 runs. As the new pitcher comes onto the mound, we'll announce that in just a little bit. And then as far as next week goes here, we'll have basketball on Wednesday, the final regular season doubleheader as the Cavaliers host the Panthers from Neosho County, and then back at it at another baseball doubleheader on Thursday. So that one, I believe, is against Cloud County, but regardless, we'll have more baseball coming up here on JC Sports Live. Softball won't be back until Tuesday, March 5th. And again, basketball coming up on Wednesday. So we'll step aside. New pitcher into the game for the Greyhounds. Bases loaded, 1 gone in the bottom of the 4th. Johnson County up 4-1.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is...
So the new pitcher, number 20, Cole Isles, his first appearance of the young season. And he comes in and a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the 4th, 1 gone. And he throws that one for a ball, almost getting away from the catcher.
Coming in a tough spot with bases loaded and less than 2 out.
Sophomore, second year playing at the collegiate level. Yeah, here you go, kid. Your first appearance of the season. Bases loaded, 1 gone.
Yeah, you're in a jam.
Down by 3. Try to keep us in it. Good luck. Behind 2-0, now 3-0 to Kyle Hepburn.
Well, he can set on a pitch now. Look for a pitch in a spot. See if he gets a green light.
Does not. Takes that pitch for a strike. McClure at third, Brewer at second, Mosh at first for the Cavaliers. A hit here for Hepburn can really bust this game open. The 3-1 inside, and a run will come across the score via the walk.
Yeah, you don't want your relief pitcher doing that.
And it looks like even a couple more arms jogging down to the Moberly area dugout. They get stretched up. Jordan Black over at shortstop was the third baseman in game one. Now steps in, righty delivers, and in there for a strike.
He singled and scored in the first with an RBI. Oh, he was all over that pitch.
Just foul. Still only one out, bottom of the first. Next one bounces. And not going far, just right between the umpire's feet. And Brewer wisely holding up at third. Brewer now at third, Mosh at second, Hepburn at first. Black at the dish. Next pitch he sees, swings on it. Out into center.
That's
settling
going
in.
to get
And an error out in center field. This could be a costly one.
No question.
Two will come across the score. Hepburn on his way home, and it slides into third. Is Jordan Black a bases clearing? I don't know what you want to call that. It's an E8 for sure.
It's an E8.
I'll let you have fun with that scorekeeper, but
that's an E8.
The costly one. 3 runs coming across off the error. And the Cavaliers have busted this one wide open in the bottom of the fourth. 4 runs in the bottom of the second, now 4 here in the bottom of the fourth. 8-1 contest. Still only 1 gone. And Black now sits over there at third. So you calling that a...
Yeah, it's definitely an E8. It would go down for like a
3-base error?
4, 5, yeah, like a 6-base error.
That's a nightmare to even think about.
Does he have sunglasses on out there? I can't tell from here.
I believe so. That's Bain, the center fielder. Like we said, this is not a cloud in the sky today. It is high sky, as they like to call it.
Yeah, and line drives hit right at you are really the toughest sometimes to field. That ball got on him in a hurry, too, because it was scalding. Base on ball.
The catcher, number 31, Cal Kilgore.
Cavaliers coming close, almost batting around. Cal Kilgore will be in next.
3 of those runs that scored were either walk or hit by pitch. That goes to what we were talking about earlier.
Runner going up for second, throw in time. Throw back over to third. I believe
wild.
it got by him, but holding up is Black. Again, the foul ground's fairly deep here at Johnson County, but Black not wanting to risk it. Talking with the third base coach. 1 gone. You're up 8-1. You just stole second, so now both runners in scoring position for the Cavaliers. No sense in trying to get up and beat it down. The third base line potentially get thrown out at home. Let's keep the rally moving as much as we can.
That was an E8 with a 9-base error. That's horrible. Oh.
And another
hit him.
Hit by pitch.
That'll load him up.
The center fielder, number 14,
That's the first hit by pitch for Isles in this one. The 4th of the game total. 3 of them belonging to Nolan Wood, who was the starter, who got yanked earlier in this inning. Things have not gotten better. In fact, the head coach is looking down to the dugout and kind of moving his arm around like, hey, let's go. Like, crank up the warm-up. Let's get going. We need somebody out here to try to stop this bleeding.
That's down. That's going to score two more.
Down into the corner, at least two more. Let's see what they do.
They're going to send him. They're going to send him.
They will. Coming around, another bases clearing
double.
Woo-hoo. Wow. And the spread could be into effect later in this game. It is now 11-1. Cavaliers, back to the top we go, officially batting around as the Cavaliers and Jake McClure, and that will do it undoubtedly in this one for Cole Isles. Again, tough spot for the kid, his first appearance of the season, and
he got roughed up.
Inherited a bases loading jam. His center fielder with the error didn't help him any. That time it was well earned off the bat of Jesse Tisdale, a bases clearing one out double. And another pitcher will be coming in for the Greyhounds. Down by 10, 11-1. Cavaliers opening it up in the bottom of the fourth.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
So we can officially confirm out in center field that's Bain. Yes, he does have sunglasses on, so that play...
He just misplayed it.
He did.
That ball carried more than he thought it was going to.
Cavaliers in the middle, batting around here. As we move along, another pitcher in.
Pitch hitting for the Cavaliers.
That looks like
Carter Kelly.
Carter Kelly will now be the pinch hitter coming up to bat here. We're going to start seeing the Cavaliers get a little bit deeper into their bench, start having some guys come in and pinch hit as Kelly takes a first pitch strike. As for, this is Joe Rempe, a freshman, coming on relief out of the pen. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to Kelly. And this also is the first appearance of this young season for Rempe. So fairly inexperienced relief pitching for the Greyhounds early here. Kelly puts a good charge in this one, running back on it. Now settling in is Bain, able to bring it in.
He makes a nice play on that one.
And runner will tag up to third for the Cavaliers. 2 gone. The runner still in scoring position.
Pitch hitting for the Cavaliers, number 18, Drew Beach.
Tisdale advances to third on the fly ball. What?
Who's Veach pinch hitting for?
Oh. Miller.
So Kelly pinch hit for McClure, and now Veach pinch hitting for Miller. I guess we can go ahead and And say it here, another pinch hitter on deck for Dagan Brewer. It's Cameron Link. This is where I'm not real envious of you being the scorekeeper during these games, having to keep track with all these.
Gets pretty messy.
I imagine it does. Taking a miss here, Drew Veach. A freshman at Andover Central High School, 6'1", 175 pounds. No relation to Brett Veach at the Kansas City Chiefs, at least to our knowledge. It's not spelt the same, so I'll go on I'll take a guess, but behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rampy trying to stop the bleeding in this bottom half of the inning. 7 runs coming across in this 4th inning for Johnson County. This is big. So now if they go to the top half of the inning, this one is chopped. Rampy bringing it in bare hand, throw over to first, and bad throw. So that will bring 1 more run across, and look at it, Veach go with the wheels on again, deep foul grounds. And I don't want to sound like a broken record or anything, but that is something worth noting. And it's for plays like that. A bad throw from first and third. That runner cannot advance only up to the next base, but 2 bases.
8 runs in this half of the inning. Bunch of crooked numbers up there.
Runner still at first. Tyler Buckman is now in. Initially, it was going to be Cameron Link, and now it's Tyler Buckman. And on deck is Patrick Burkamp, who had a pinch hit appearance in Game 1. Yeah, the run spread rule, 15 after 3 and 10 after 5. Cavaliers currently an 11-run advantage, so we'll go to the top of the 5th, and they're 3 outs away from wrapping up this doubleheader earlier. Which I'm really enjoy calling the action today, so I'm kind of a little disappointed, I'm not going to lie. But I'm sure the players won't mind it, get a little bit of a head start, get to enjoy a little bit of their Saturday evening before they come back and play 2 more tomorrow.
Yep.
For the Greyhounds, a chance to get back to the team hotel and try to shake it off and regroup and try to be re-energized for Game 3 tomorrow.
Almost hit him again.
So I forget, 9-inning games, so it's 10 after 7. Not
15 after 3, 10. No, it's 10 after 5, isn't it? Or is it 7?
Well, in a 9-inning game. If in a 7-inning game, yes, that is the traditional.
Yeah.
So my apologies about that. Coming off the high school rankings, I'm getting here to the JUCO level. Still trying to work out all the minute rule changes and differences. Another one swung up the line by Buckman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Buckman down on strikes. Mercifully, bottom of the 4th comes to an end. 8 runs plated for the Cavaliers, 12-1 lead to the top of the 5th, and we'll keep playing after that here on Johnson County Sports Live.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer? The Drug Facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the Drug Facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/Drug Facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So a lot of new faces and new positions in the defensive field for Johnson County, including on the pitcher's mound. Brandon Stone's day is officially done with an 11-run advantage. No need to keep stressing his arm out here in this one. Michael and Franco will now come in and pitch the rest of the game for Johnson County. A 5'9", 980-pound sophomore left-handed thrower out of Blue Springs High School. He's got a couple of appearances. This is 5th total on the season. You usually see him come on in the save situations of the game. He's had 1 recorded on the year. And this one is just kind of coming in, looking to eat innings. This is the time if he's wanting to try to work on a specific pitch or trying to tune in on something. This is something that he's probably going to be wanting to do here as the southpaw delivers the first pitch and just foul tip straight back into the backstop for strike 1. Noah Fuller, the second baseman, up first, 7-8-9 for the Greyhounds here after seeing 8 come across in the 4th, down 12-1. Morale in the dugout probably fairly low. Looks like they'll be dropping both games of the doubleheader today, but we'll be looking to bounce back tomorrow. Next pitch from Franco, fouled up the first baseline and goes foul. Franco last pitch on February 19th in a 14-0 blowout of Johnson County on Southwestern Community College. Just 1 inning pitched in that game with 1 strikeout. He's got 8 of them total on the season so far through 4 innings of work. Girls keep a track. That's 2 strikeouts an inning. He's on average in pace 4.
He's got Fuller set up here.
1-2.
You got him.
Go.
For the first baseman, number 11, Tyler Burks.
Spent last season at Washburn. The crafty left-hander loves to compete in the zone. Relied on heavily from Coach Horner and the rest of the coaching staff as a big piece coming out of the bullpen to turn the keys over to him in a tight game or just in a game like this to come in and give one of your aces some relief and
nice
eat some pitches.
breaking ball. That's a 12-6 curveball there.
He had 14 appearances at Washburn, 20 and 1/3 innings of relief pitching, finished with a 2-0 record, 17 strikeouts, and a 3.54 earned run average. 14 hits and 8 runs. Also named to the MIAA Academic Honor Roll.
Good for him.
Been another staple of a Cavalier baseball team. It's academics. They call it student athlete for a reason. And Coach Horner, under his time here, has taken that seriously, and it's been taken very seriously for a long time. Even before him, when it was Coach Kent Shelley, 33 years as the head coach, before turning the reins over to Coach Horner after the 2020 season. As the Cavaliers traditionally have ranked very high in team GPA in the classroom. Almost all players so far this year, I believe, have at least a 3.0 GPA or higher. Next one from Franca off the
A lot of
inside.
spin on that ball.
First baseman takes it in. That's Buckman and steps on the bag for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 7, Ethan Hamilton.
So 2 gone in the top of the 5th inning. Again, run spread in 9-inning games. I believe we go 10 after 7. And then
that is correct.
15 after 5 is what I believe. In 7-inning games, you just move it back to 15 after 3 and 10 after 5. So.
Yeah, in softball, those spread rules, 10 after 5.
Yeah.
Because they only play 7 innings. Oh, nice pitch. It's got some good velocity, doesn't Franca? Got him struck. He struck him out, swinging.
There you go. It's just keeping up with the season average so far. 2 strikeouts an inning. Gets 2 there. And the ground out to first. Another scoreless top of the inning here. Cavaliers up big, 12-1 over Moberly area. Pinch hitters continuing to roll in here in this one for Johnson County. First pitch swinging a miss there. Patrick Birdcamp, the batter, due up here. On deck is Cameron Link, number 5, and we'll see who's in the hole. I'm willing to bet it's going to be a pinch hitter, though, the way things have been going here so far in this one. And actually, right as I say that, I believe Jordan Black. He's got a batting helmet and he's got a bat in his hand, so looks like we'll keep rolling along here. And Cavaliers up big in this one, 12-1. Next pitch from Rempe, popped up into the outfield. Bain under it and brings it in. So he's learned from his mistakes. Had that big, was a 9-base error, and that helped 3 of the 8 runs come across the score in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, it led to 3 unearned runs.
Bottom of the 4th, excuse me. He's had a couple more fly balls out his way and has handled them very well.
Yeah, nobody feels worse than that young man. Big curveball for a strike.
That one off the plate, 2-1. Fouled off from Cameron Link, so Cavaliers will close out this weekend. They'll play 2 more against Moberly tomorrow. They'll have some downtime, and they'll be right back here at home as we'll have a split 4-game doubleheaders. This one's fouled and off the netting and foul play at the first base line. It'll be Cloud County Community College. They'll come in Thursday, February 29th. That will be right here on Johnson County Sports Live, and then 2 days later, the boys will hit the road again, and they'll play Cloud County on the road. A doubleheader next Saturday, a week from now. Someone making their feelings very clear down there, what they thought of that one, as this one's rifled back up and over the head, and Cameron Link is on with a 1-out single.
The shortstop, number 21, Jordan Black.
This is why I don't gamble. I'd be a losing man. Jordan Black not being pinch hit for. He will go in and swing away. Riker Edwards is still on deck. So looks like this bottom portion of the order will still go in and get some work in for Coach Horner. Man on first, one gone. First pitch, low, and they're going to try to snag second, but lost the ball out of the mid, so he's going to be in there safely. He holds on to it. That's easily the second out of the inning. Cameron Link pretty fortunate there as he snags second base. For Link, that's his first stolen base of the season. Off his second hit of the season as well. Now one outside off the plate, 2-1. One catcher lost it. Link will now slide head first into third safely. And another one that it didn't get far from the catcher. Has had a hard time trying to find it. And now another runner in scoring position for the Cavaliers. RBI chance for Black. And watch that one outside. He'll take his walk and go up to first base.
Runners at the corner.
Right fielder number 16, Riker Edwards.
Edwards has scored 2 runs so far in this game. He walked, stole a base, and scored in the last inning.
They'll throw to second again, and maybe just got to hold on to that if you're the catcher, as the easily now the runner will go from first to third is Black, and coming in to score is Cameron Link.
Yeah, that's an E2.
Now a 13-1 ball game. That one for Impey in for a strike. 1-1 is the count. A 2-2 count. Kilgore, the catcher, on deck. So another pitch, chased it low, but able to foul tip it is Riker Edwards. Lone runner at third for Johnson County. Next pitch. On top of it, over to short. Throw over to first. Did he beat it out? He did not. But that did bring that runner home from third to score. 14th run
Catcher number 31,
this game for Johnson County.
Kilgore.
The offense has officially erupted here in this one. 14 runs on 9 hits. Cavaliers can record one more hit. That will make it 10 or more hits and be 6 of the last 7.
Yeah, that 2-base error by the catcher throwing it into center field on the attempted stolen base really hurt.
Popped up in play. Catcher goes back and brings it in. Cavaliers add 2 more in the bottom of the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 6th. 14-1 ball game. Cavaliers on their way to sweeping a doubleheader.
whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Now, where things currently sit right now, the Greyhounds down to their final 6 outs here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. As they really start to make some efforts to cut into this 13-run lead for the Cavaliers, up 14-1. Michael Infranca back out for his second inning of work. Had a scoreless top half of the fifth, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Looking to keep it going here.
He's going to face the leadoff hitter right now.
Hello, Bain and Nelson, the 3 up.
Greyhounds 6th.
For the Greyhounds.
Outfielder number 16, Clayton Ello.
He walked and scored in the first and flied out to center in the third.
First pitch in for a ball. Next one. Catches his own, strike 1. Solid contact. Out to the left on a good read. Breaks to his right and brings it in on the run for the first out. Man out there in left field, I believe that we've had a massive shakeup of all the pinch hitters and stuff. Defensive.
I think that's Buckman.
Positions out there, I believe. Well, I think Buckman's over at first base.
Oh. Who's on first?
Exactly. Another first pitch strike for the Cavaliers. And Franca in front. Next one he has contacted up the middle and couldn't be quite backhanded by the second baseman. Rolls out into center.
He made a nice effort on it.
Yes, he did.
Your attention, please. Half pitch hitting for the Greyhounds, number 40, Nathan Cup.
First at bat of the game, Nathan Cup, number 40, for the Greyhounds, will come in. He'll be the pinch hitter for Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nelson's day as the catcher might be over. A little lefty on lefty matchup here. And Franca's first pitch again with that filthy pitch. A lot of movement on it in the zone for strike 1. Works with a fastball, curveball, and changeup.
Oh, that was a curveball, and he fooled him badly.
Had me fooled even here up at the press box. Now 2 gone. Or in Franca.
19, Jack Pruitt.
Throw a fastball in there. Usually tops out around 80s, might jump up to high 80s on a good day, but like I said, his changeup is his put-away pitch, 75 to 77 miles per hour, and a curveball in the low 70s, 70 to 72. One ball, no strike, 2 gone, runner at first. Next pitch from Franca upstairs, 2-0 the count. Takes a couple of looks. Now comes the dish. Just couldn't get the zone. 70 miles per hour. 3 balls, no strikes. Franca hasn't walked anybody yet. In danger of it here. That pitch catches his zone. Keeps us at bat alive. 3-1. Alton, number 27, man on deck for the Greyhounds. A 3-1 pitch. Ooh. Inside for a ball. So Pruitt will get on with a walk. Now Alton will step in. Third time through the order in this game for the Greyhounds. Couple of base runners on here for Franca. See how he responds with the traffic, and another ball fired in. This one lined right at him. That's shortstop, no problem. Bringing that one in for Jordan Black. Wraps it up. 2 more stranded in the game for Moberly area. They're still down 14-1, bottom of the 6th. Up next, you're watching Cavalier Baseball on Johnson County Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Bottom of inning number 6, a 14-1 ball game. Cavaliers on top, and Jesse Tisdale set to lead us off, but Matt Lemke will come in and pinch hit for him. Followed by Kelly before we go back to the top of the order. Almost a whole new 9 into the lineup for Johnson County. They do have a new pitcher out there as well. Drew Messner, number 25, is now out there, the freshman for Moberly area.
Your judge, please, now pitching for the Greyhounds, number 25, Drew Meisner.
And for Meisner, as well as the other 2 that came in before him, no pitches thrown, no appearances in any games yet this season. I'm not sure if this is either a stat keeping thing on their side, if they just haven't updated them, or if this is really a we're putting in this many relief pitchers with nothing to really show for right now. Carter Kelly steps back in. Man at first for the Cavaliers, looking to add on a little bit more As that 13 runs could be in jeopardy of spoiling away in the top of the 7th inning. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see. Can never be too safe in this sport, right?
Nope. Can never have too many runs.
14 runs on 9 hits. Make that 10 hits as that one is going to roll down into the corner. Big hit for Kelly.
He's waving him home. He's waving him home.
You can never have enough runs, right? Sliding in, safe.
Big RBI double there.
Lemke comes around to score, and a big double for Kelly. And the Cavaliers have reached Mahomes levels here in Game 2, 15-1.
Still no one out.
Still nobody out. Carter Kelly firmed over at second base. Another one.
Get down.
And let's see if they go ahead and wave Kelly around, and they will. The line keeps moving along for the Cavaliers. Back-to-back doubles with RBIs attached to them.
First baseman number 10, Tyler Buckman.
And the solution, the bullpen continuing for the Greyhounds. More arms getting up and trying to warm up. Kelly brought home off the double.
There's another hit. See if he holds it. Oh, he's going to wave him home.
And another error out center. Had a hard time handling it.
Yep.
And Drew Veach will go ahead and come around to score. RBI single. 3 straight RBI hits for the Cavaliers. Back-to-back doubles, and that one a single for Buckman. We keep rolling along here in this one. Patrick Bergkamp. So moving on that, pops him up. Bain at center, brings it in. Just the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
The designated hitter number 5, Cameron Link.
This has been really the kind of day for any Cavalier that has come to the dish. They are having a day like kids at a candy shop. You hate to be the ones on the outside trying to look in if you're in this Cavalier lineup. Has there been any? I don't know if there's been anybody that's come up and has not at least reached base.
Yeah, it's a mess over here, partner. I can tell you that.
I can look at it. I can see it from here. Again, I do not envy you at all. 17 runs across for the Cavaliers. Let me update the score here as another one has popped up. This one in the infield and brought in by the shortstop. 4 out, number 2.
The shortstop, number 21, Jordan Black.
I think Jordan Black, he's the only Johnson County player that has started this game and has not been pinch hit for yet. The shortstop still being in there.
No, you got Black, Edwards, and Kilgore so far, but we'll see about it.
That's true. Edwards and Kilgore. This one is away from the catcher. Going to try to throw to second, but in there safely is Buckman. Double-digit hits for the Cavaliers. They have 12 in this one, so 10 or more in 6 of their last 7 games. Bats stay hot. A lot of crooked numbers on that scoreboard. 0, 4, 0, 8, 2, and now 3 so far here in the bottom of the 6th. That one in for a strike, 3-1 count, 2 gone. Cavaliers will be looking to put the game away officially, I can't confirm. In the top of the 7th frame coming up next. High fly ball out into left field. Looking at it, it is gone. Again, that was another one that was it going to stay fair or was it going to drift foul, but it stayed fair and a big shot. Cap off a good afternoon for Jordan Black. Usually they're meted by an onslaught of Cavalier teammates out of the dugout, but you'll still get a nice round of handshakes. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the game for Johnson County. One from Mike and Miller, a 3-run shot to right. That one, a 2-run shot from Jordan Black out to left. And another pitcher bounced out of the game for the Greyhounds, looking for the final out here in the bottom of the 6th. 5 runs coming across, 19-1. Johnson County blowing them out on JC Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Edwards.
So Edwards will step in. New pitcher into the game is Salter for the Greyhounds. This one rolled over to second, and one pitch is all he needed out of the bullpen. Bringing into things here in the bottom of the 6th. 5 runs added for Johnson County and an 18-run lead. You think it's in jeopardy going to the top of the 7th? Find out on the other side here on JC Sports Live.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark. Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Move along, and Matt Colombo, the pitcher, now in for Johnson County. So he'll be tasked with getting the final 3 outs of this game to officially spread Moberly area. An 18-run lead, 19-1. Colombos will be his 2nd appearance on the season. He last appeared back in February 4th, the 3rd game of the year at Amarillo College in a 4-1 loss. He was credited with the loss in that one, coming in pitching 1 2/3 innings and giving up 4 earned runs on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. low pressure situation for him here. A clean slate. The top of the 7th. Huge cushion. It's really going to take a lot to try to blow this one and get bounced out of the game if you're Colombo. So a good chance for him to try to get a solid inning of work under his belt, get that confidence bloated up a little bit. As we keep moving along and turning along. So we start to get closer to the March portion of this season as it's popped up. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Second baseman, number 38, Noah Fuller.
Well, it's Hotsy on the pop-up. Fuller is in, and Burks, the 8-hole hitter, is on deck. And a swing and a miss, 84 miles an hour on the radar gun from Colombo. Back-to-back strikes rifled in here. Loud off the bat, and that does drop into right field for a base hit.
Now the Cavaliers, you can turn a double play here and call it good. Call it a day.
Colombo, 6'2", 195-pound sophomore pitcher out of Topeka High School.
Hit him in the head.
Goodness.
That's why we wear helmets.
It's
just a breaking ball that got away from him. That was not intent. There was no intent there.
Right. Just when I was getting ready to read off his profile here on the website, there was tons of strikes with all of his pitches, has the ability to locate and change speeds effectively. Appeared in 10 games in relief last year for the Cavaliers. 1-0 record, 15 strikeouts in 10 and a third innings pitched. Earned run average of 7.84 as he starts with the first pitch strike here to Hamilton, the 9-hitter, before we go back to the top of the order with Ello. Three-year starter at Topeka High School. The 0-1 was swung on and fouled up over the net and out of play near the Johnson County bullpen. They close the door here. The win would be credited to Stone for the Cavaliers.
No, he only went 4 innings.
Oh,
it would go to
Infranca. 5. It would go to Infranca. You're correct. Borberg went 5 in the first game, and by the time the 5th inning came around in this one, Cavaliers were already up, I believe, at that time by double-digit runs. If not, we're up pretty big. They felt comfortable enough of pulling out Stone. And I talked to him earlier, and I asked him the question. I said, this early in the season, do the coaches, do they try to work you on a pitch count, or how does that exactly work? He said, hypothetically, no. It's more of just the feel of the game. This early in the season, if you're up by a game that's already pretty well decided, they're not going to let you sit out there and burn your arm out here in February. Now, by the time conference play starts, by all means.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Again, you got to kind of treat this as like spring training, like the MLB players are going through right now, as the potential third out is popped up into left and brought in.
Cavaliers win game number 219.
And that will do it. So officially, Cavaliers spread the Moberly area Greyhounds 19-1.
Tomorrow with Moberly area Community College. First pitch will be at 1 o'clock p.m.
And again, as you're just hearing
Enjoy
our
the rest of your Saturday.
PA announcer talking here, as these teams will play 2 more tomorrow afternoon right here at Johnson County Community College. It's streamed for free right here on your exclusive home of the Cavaliers, Johnson County Sports Live. We'll have Reed McAvoy and Brendan Bolin, a familiar voice. Saw him cover a Johnson County basketball game earlier. Now he'll be on the call with Reed McAvoy tomorrow for Johnson County baseball. You guys will be in great hands with him. And for Johnson County, now 7 wins in a row, double-digit hits in 6 of your last 7, and you just keep churning out great quality starts from your starting pitching.
Yeah, Stone had an outstanding game. I mean, he went 4 innings. He only gave up 1 run, and he had 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
So he had a really solid game.
And it was one of those where he gave up the 1 run in the top of the first, cruised his way in. And if this was still a game by the time the top of the 5th comes around, if it's a 2, 3, even a 4-run game, he still goes out there, and odds would tell us that he was still going to continue that dominance, and he probably would have set himself up to be the winning pitcher today. Yeah. No doubt about it. But again, the game was well in hand, and Coach Horner, again, not one to burn out the arms this early, so he gets pulled after 4.
Yeah, congratulations to Franca too, because he came in and shut him down as well. He finished out 3 innings, and he gave up no runs. He only gave up 1, 2. He only gave up 2 hits and walked 1 batter. So he had and struck out 1. So he had a quality relief appearance too. So,
and as for Franca, if he does hold on, that would be his first win of the season. He did record 1 save already, and he came in 2 innings pitched here in this game, and he would hold on and get the W, his first official of the season, the sophomore out of Blue Springs High School. So again, we want to thank everybody for joining us for our doubleheader this afternoon. Again, tune in tomorrow. Game 3 of a 4-game series between these two will start tomorrow at 1 o'clock right here on Johnson County Sports Live. Tune in, enjoy your Sunday afternoon here. And
it's supposed to be gorgeous weather again, folks. It's going to be in the 70s, even better than today.
Yeah, we've seen the crowds get bigger and bigger as the weather keeps getting nice. I imagine another decent turnout it will be tomorrow, enjoying those high 60s, low 70s. No better temperature you want to come out and play, too, on the baseball diamonds. That's going to do it for us here. Everybody have a great rest of your Saturday, and thank you for joining us here on Johnson County Sports Live alongside my broadcast partner, Dennis Drennan. I'm Dylan Funk signing off, and we will see you next time here on the home of the Cavaliers, Johnson County Sports Live.